Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the video online lecture that is on the topic how to solve the assignment problem by using Hungarian method. Whatever the steps involved in the solving the assignment problem that we have discussed in the previous lecture. Now here we need to solve the assignment problem by using Hungarian method. How we are going to solve that we are going to discuss in this video. Now this is the first problem. We are going to give the problem in this form. Here a company has 5 jobs to be done by the 5 workers. Each worker are assigned to one and only one job. Number of hours each worker take to complete a job is given with. Now W1, W2, W3, W4, W5 are 5 workers and 5 jobs, and whatever the numbers they are given, that is time 28, 27, 24, 35, 38. These are all, you can call it as, they are given in terms of hours, that is time. In some cases they are going to give the cost also in some cases, but for this problem it is time. Now the first step is what? Row reduction. How we are going to reduce the row? By choosing the smallest element in every row and subtract that element from the other elements in that row. Now please check it. In the first row, that is W1 row, the smallest element is 24, so that we can subtract 24 from the other elements in the W1 row. We have did now in W1 row, that is 28 minus 24, that will give 4, 27 minus 24, that will give 3, 24 minus 24 0, 35 minus 24, that is 11, 38 minus 24, it is 14. Similarly do it for second row. Which one is the minimum element in the second row? That is 23. We can subtract 23 from the other elements in the second row. In third row also the minimum element is 18, so that we can subtract 18 from the other elements in the W3 row. We can do it same for the W4 and W5 row. And next, this is second step, can do it twice. Next second step, that is column reduction. The same procedure. Select first column, M1 column. Which one is the minimum element in the first column? That is 0, so that we can subtract 0 from the other elements in the first column. And in the second column, the minimum element is 1, so that we can subtract 1 from the other elements in the column. The same procedure we need to follow for the third, fourth, fifth column. Now remark, the step 1 and step 2 create at least 1 zeros in each row and column. Please check it. While going for the next step, we have at least 1 zero in the every row and every column. Okay. Now we need to start the assigning process. Now, how we are going to start the assigning process means by selecting the row or column which is having minimum number of zeros. Now, we can go row wise first. See, in the first row, that is W1 row, how many zeros are we are having? 1 0, that is at the W1 J3 cell, 1 0. We need to assign that 0. Okay, and for that cell, see the column wise, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there, so that we have deleted those two zeros. Okay, next come to the second row, how many zeros are there? 1 0, that is W2 J2. We can assign to that cell. Whatever the 0 is there, W2 for J3, that you have deleted in the previous step only. Okay, W2 J2 we have assigned for that cell. Next, W3 we are having only 1 0. Okay, we have assigned to that 0. Please check it in that column, zeros are there? No. Next, for W4 row, for the W4 row we are having 2 zeros are there, so that please leave the W4 row. We need to check it only the row is having 1 0. W5, that is 1 0 is there, but we have deleted in the first step only. Now go wise, column wise. In the J1 we have already assigned cell is there. In J2 column also assigned cell. In J3 also assigned. In J4 we are having 1 0 for the W4 J4 cell. We have assigned to that 0, and please check it in the row wise. We are having that is another 0, W4 J5, so that we can delete that 0. And now we need to draw the horizontal and vertical lines, the minimum number of horizontal and vertical lines in order to cover the all the zeros. There is a no particular procedure to draw the horizontal or vertical lines, but the number of lines, horizontal and vertical numbers are minimum to cover the all the zeros. Here how many lines we can draw the horizontal and vertical lines to cover all zeros? Minimum number of lines, that is very important. 1 2 3 4 lines, 3 vertical lines and 1 it is horizontal lines. Now please check it. Now the order of the matrix is, here it is 5, but the number of the sum of number of horizontal and vertical lines are 4, so that it is not equal, so that whatever the assigning process we have done, that is not the final solution. Now we need to change the matrix. For that one, go for optimality test. Now we need to choose, that is smallest element from the uncovered elements. Okay, please note down, that is we need to select the smallest element from uncovered elements. Okay, here can you tell me uncovered elements are 11 11 9 13 12 11 12 5. These are all uncovered elements from the horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, now the smallest element is 5. We need to select that 5. Okay, in the next step, that 5 we can subtract that 5 from the other uncovered elements, and we can add 5 for the elements which are false on the intersection of horizontal and vertical lines. Please note down the point, this is very important. We have selected the 5, okay, the which is the smallest element from the uncovered elements, and that 5 we can subtract from the other uncovered elements, and we can add that 5 where the elements falls on the intersection of horizontal and vertical lines. This is the table, okay. Here that is uncovered element, that is 11, we can subtract that is 5 from 11, that will give 6 in J4 column. J5, that is 11 minus 5 6, 4 9 minus 5 13 minus 5, that is 8, 12 minus 5 7, and 11 minus 5 6. These are all, that is 12 minus 5, that is also 7, 5 minus 5 0. These are all, we can subtract the 5 from the uncovered elements. Now come to the intersection points of the horizontal and vertical lines, that is 3 W4 J1 cell, that is intersection of horizontal and vertical lines. For that one 3 is there, we can add the 5 to the 3, that will gives 8, and another 5 is there, W4 J2 cell, 5 plus 5 10, and W4 J3 cell, that is 1 plus 5, that is 6, okay. Now again go for assigning the process. Now please check it, we are having the zeros in the every row and every column, and first you can select the row or column which is having the minimum number of zeros. Now please go row wise. W1 row who is having only 1 0, so that we can assign to that zeros, and for that cell please check it column wise also you are having 2 zeros, so that please delete those 2 zeros in the J3 column. Now go to W2 row, we are having only 1 0, so that we can assign to the W2 J2 cell, and W2 J3 is also 0 is there, that we are deleted in the previous step. Next go for W3 cell, we are having only 1 0, that is we have assigned, and see please check it column wise also no zeros are there. Next go to W4 row, we are having 2 zeros, please leave that W4 row, and W5 row we are having only 1 0, that is W5 J5 cell, we can assign to that cell. W5 J3 cell 0 is there, that you are deleted in the first step only. Now go for column wise, J1 is assigned cell is there, in the J2 is also assigned is there, J3 is also assigned is there. In the J4 column we are having only 1 0, and we are assigned to that cell W4 J4 cell, and please check it column wise row wise also another 0 is there, so that we can delete the 0 W4 J5 cell, we can delete that 0, okay. Now who got assigned cells in the every row and every column, please check it. J1 J2 J3 J4 J5 assigned cells are there. W1 W2 W3 W4 W5 rows, those are rows are also having assigned cell. Now we have reached the optimum solutions, and also please check it the number of sum of minimum number of horizontal lines and vertical lines, sum of horizontal and vertical lines, how many lines are there, 5 lines are there, and order of the matrix also 5, so that your final solution is J1 to W3, J1 to W3, that is 18. Go for the original matrix which is given in the first problem, okay. J2 to J1 to W3, that is 18. Next J2 to W2 24, J3 to W1 24, J4 to W4 24, J5 to W5 is 36. That is minimum total time in hours, that is 126 hours. Okay. Okay, this is the final answer. 18, 24, 24, 24, 36. This is from the original table. Now the problem 2. Here also workers are 4 workers are there, 4 jobs are there as given here. The first step is go for row reduction, that is select the smallest element and subtract that element from the other elements in the row. Go wise, first row wise, and next step is same step, go for column wise, that you can call it as column reduction. Select the smallest element in the every column and subtract that element from that column. And please make it ensure that every row and every column having zeros. Now go for assigning process. Now please check it, which row or column is having 1 zeros. Please, first row we are having 2 zeros, please leave that one. In second row also we are having 2 zeros. In third row also we are having 2 zeros. And in the fourth row we are having only 1 zero. We can assign to that cell 4 to A. For that cell we can assign, and for that row, for that cell, please check the columns, 2 zeros are there, so that we can delete those 2 zeros. Next comes to column wise. For A column we are having 1 assigned cell is there. Okay, now in the B column we are having 1 0, so that assign to that 0. And in the C column we are having 2 zeros, so that please leave the third column. And next one is D column, we are having only 1 0, so that assign to that cell, that is third to D cell. And please check for that cell, please check it row wise, 1 0 is there for third to C, so that delete that 0. And only in the C column, after deleting the 1 0, again it is left with 1 0, so that directly we can assign to the second to C cell. Okay, please check it whether we are having assigned cells in every row and every column. That is okay, we are having every assigned cells in every row and column. And now that indicates that we have arrived to the optimum solution. Your solutions will be 1 to B, second to C, third to D, and 4 to A. Okay. Thank you.